Damn. There go Bigfoot. What about Bigfoot?
What about him?
Bigfoot.
What about him?
Bigfoot.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. There goes Bigfoot in the alley. What you got that you need? Conspiracy theories about Bigfoot. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
What about Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Conspiracy theory.
Welcome to another episode of What About Bigfoot. I'm your host, the one and only dude, with my all-powerful co-host,
Jay.
and we may not be Doctor Strange, but we are the master of the mystical arts, and we talk about conspiracy theories, creatures.
How mermaids fuck.
Yeah, hey, that was a very, very important question.
That was an interesting episode.
And no one's answered our question yet, but someone will. How do mermaids fuck?
They slapping?
They slapping? Oh no, not the slaps.
Slapping or they clapping?
The slapping and clapping. We're not doing that today.
No slapping, no clapping
We're
today.
doing something mystical and magical. We're on the voodoo.
The dark magic.
Oh, is it dark magic?
It might be. No, it's not all dark magic,
Okay.
but like, you know, the movies and all that stuff and
yeah.
all the pop culture stuff. Makes it all look like dark, you know, like a black magic, and it's all voodoo dolls. And voodoo dolls really aren't even like a big thing with Louisiana voodoo, which is where I want to take it.
Yeah.
I want to take it just keep Louisiana because they have like Haitian voodoo and there's other types of voodoo.
Alright.
Yeah. So it was said that it was created when after the Atlantic slave trade in the early 1700s, like 1710 to 1730 or something like that. They had brought in slaves from dozens of countries of West Africa, and all those countries and all those like tribes and all them all had their own form of like magic and chants and rituals.
Oh, really?
And all these like charms that they would have and wear, and you know, like all this whole culture.
They're religious.
They had this whole entire culture for thousands of years, 100 a year, however long they were. I mean, I'm assuming thousands. Africa is a very historical place for human beings and spiritualness and stuff like that. So it's like when all them came here, all of them were like stuck in the same spot, you know. And so when all of them were taken to like Louisiana, it was such a large amount of slaves that it actually outnumbered the European settlers that were there 2-1.
Damn.
So that when these slaves would be like on their own and they'd be doing these chants and stuff, that like it really wasn't like a chance to stop them because all the slave owners were like busy doing other things.
Yeah, they were
trying to worry about other people. So it was said that like the culture was kept around
because in secret.
Yeah, like in secret because no one was there to stop it. So like all these songs that were passed down orally and all these dances and stuff that were passed down from Africa, like were just kept getting passed down from generation to generation of these new slaves in Louisiana. So it was so like all these dances. It was like dances and patting, you know, and the body clapping and stomping. It was never any drums or any like instruments. It was all like vocals.
They keep it down, you know. Trying to keep it a secret. They were gonna be whipping one guy like, what the hell?
Especially like the slave trade back then, you know, because like the slaves up north, or I mean obviously not too far north because of the whole war we had about it, you know, but like other slave people like in Alabama and stuff, like all of them couldn't really carry on their tradition or any of these.
It was more
any of these like rituals and stuff, but because of the sheer amount of slaves that was in Louisiana at that time, and like and like the religious fucking like based over there, because it's like all like the Catholics and stuff in Louisiana was like real big at that time too. So it was like kind of like a combination of both, and they were trying to make like a real big like Afro-American religion just kind of for them. So like all of them kind of combined and made their own and shared their own stories and like the knowledge of herbs and the poisons and the charms that they would make to protect and heal or inflict damage on others, which is kind of where the idea of like voodoo dolls came from. Yeah. Where it's like a doll and you put pins and you hurt the other person, whatever, you know, you need like a strand of their hair or some of their clothes, and you make a doll out of it. But that's not really true. Like the idea of the voodoo doll was actually a European thing, and it was these Europeans like who would like capture witches, and they would use like their rags, and they would like poke needles in like the rags that they made like a doll out of the witch's rags, so they'd make a doll out of it, and like the head or whatever, and they'd poke pins in it to like try to break the witch's curse, or to inflict on her powers, or it's really not even like. It's really not even like a
evil thing.
Louisiana voodoo thing, you know what I mean? It's not like you're, trying to inflict pain on you and put, your beard hair on your fucking doll and, try to fucking stab you.
Stab you in the back. Ow.
Yeah, so it's like completely false, and that was like very surprising to me, is that I thought 100% that was like their main thing. I thought that was the first thing I was going to see when I researched it.
Yeah.
These voodoo dolls, but like, it's not the real story, you know.
No, we're dealing in reality here, people, not fiction based. We break those
pop culture shit.
Yeah, we break that pop culture shit.
Yeah, break that pop culture shit.
All right, so what about it has carried on so well? Like, is it healing? Like,
yeah, so it said that we still have like these priests and priestesses, and they're still like in the Baton Rouge and Louisiana, that kind of area, spread out a little bit.
Yeah.
And like the Haitian voodoo, so like all like the Caribbean still has like that kind of vibe going, like Jamaica and so it's all like this. It's not. I want to keep saying black magic because I have that like stigma in my head, but they do have like the healing power. They have the herbs so that they can make like their medicines, which like Native Americans have their own herbs, and everyone else has their own roots or plants that they are for healing.
India have their own
healing processes, or even curses.
Yeah,
which was true.
Everyone has a curse.
Which they did have like this blood priest of people who were out there to do bad. And had bad intentions. You got the yin and yang. You gotta have your good. You gotta have your bad. Nothing's ever just good.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta have your bad with it.
And just like the. I'm not sure if you've ever been in New Orleans, but you could definitely feel that culture like still around. You could feel like all this like kind of weird, like mystical.
Yeah, I've never been to New Orleans. Been to Louisiana, never been to New Orleans.
New Orleans is very cool. I highly suggest to anybody out there, and especially you. But it's very, very cool city. Like city, you can feel the energy.
Yeah,
it has a very like kind of weird
dark
vibe.
Past, dirty past.
I mean, plus all like the flood and then all that stuff, and it's kind of like it has its history.
Do you think when tourists go down there, do they play voodoo? Because like that's why people think it's black magic. Like there's actors, not really quote unquote practicing voodoo, but are just conning people.
Yeah, I mean, but like honestly, like if you see that kind of stuff, it does look scary. So I kind of think it's more like the visual aspect. Like because we're not West African.
Yeah,
that's not our thing. We don't know what the hell that is. We're not dancing.
It's the ignorance of
chanting. Yeah, exactly. We're just not aware of it.
Yeah,
the situation. So I think it looks weird because they're face painted in dark. Or
it's all dark. It's all white.
You know what I mean? It's crazy to us and dark to us because we don't really know.
Yeah. So what does a voodoo doctor do? Because when you think of voodoo doctor, you think of
a medicine man.
Yeah, the medicine man, and like the voodoo priest.
Yeah, it's like the elders or known like the most.
So is a voodoo doctor and a voodoo priest the same thing?
I mean, I'm not too sure, but from my research, that's what I understand is that like they have like a higher priest and a higher priest, but they have like these groups that are like together and like these chants and these songs like aren't supposed to ever be written, and it's always passed down orally. So like from like generation to generation,
which makes perfect sense.
And so all there is like a certain amount of songs.
Yeah. And
the only way to have a new song be created is like in a dream. If you're in a dream and you hear this song, you have to wake up and like wake somebody up and be like, yo, you have to like
hear this.
Yeah, you have to like hear this, remember this, or if someone's possessed. If someone's possessed, you have to be like, here, fucking listen to this shit real quick and remember this. So then they have all these chants and chant the claps and stomps and
man, possession.
Yeah, so I mean, just like even like the word possession sounds kind of crazy too, but it could be like a good possession, So hey, I got this healing spell. I just want to show you real quick.
No, I can't hear me, so let me go into Jeremy real quick.
I'm not sure if they have like gods or anything like that. Like I'm sure they do have like some form of gods or like a god or something they worship.
Do they combine Catholicism? Have they?
I mean, I think just like the idea of it, like the idea of having like one presence,
Okay.
like a God, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's where I kind of got it from, because I'm not sure what the actual religions that were ahead of this were in Africa. I'm not sure if they have their own gods, and it's multiple. Like I said, it was like 12 to 15 different countries of massive amounts of slaves getting pushed into one area.
So got picked out. So voodoo might not be the same as other voodoo.
Yeah, it's probably like a chief. You know, like the main medicine guy of this country, the main medicine of this guy country. You know, what I mean, they met up at one point.
Yeah, and okay, let's do this. So, yeah, that makes sense. Like, and not everything's gonna be the same. It could be the same guidelines, but different practices.
Yeah, exactly. So like these are different amulets that they would make, or charms, and you know these little spells that they would put on them to protect each other.
Yeah.
So it's not always a dark thing. It's not always like this black magic or
scary, like
the dark arts.
Yeah.
Shout out Theo Line. You know?
Like in the darkness, it was to perform in the darkness because they had to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'd be like, it was bright sunny day, let's practice some voodoo.
Yeah.
But since they were slaves, they're quote unquote working.
Had to keep it.
They had to keep it quiet.
On the down low.
They had to keep their religious going. They had to keep their beliefs going.
You know, I also kind of think like the idea of like religion is to kind of get people through hard times. That's kind of why like a lot of these things, like, you know, everyone struggles, but like some people just need to hear like a message from somebody. And I think like in that time of slavery, you know, obviously they're all suffering. They're all like don't want to be there. They're all trying to they're all trying to praise to their own religion and their own God. So they're all like kind of like they all kind of formed together and made their own.
You need community and hope. That's what keeps people alive.
Yeah.
Like, so this hits all the right buttons.
Yeah, so there's this new, you know, or I mean not new now, but in the 1700s when all the slaves like met up and they made this new Afro-American religion, you know, which is now the Louisiana VooDoo.
Yeah.
Like there was names for it, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm gonna butcher it really bad. Yeah. So I mean, like I'm not even gonna try. I have no idea how to speak African.
Yeah, we're gonna try to put the words right here.
I can barely speak Spanish.
Yeah.
You good?
I can barely speak English.
yeah. I stutter very often. You know, I honestly can barely speak Spanish. I mean English. You know? So it's like.
You gotta know.
Yeah.
One question: would you practice voodoo if given the chance? I'm like, hey.
You know, I was actually thinking about this.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool, you know?
Yeah.
I just think because I'm not African, I don't think it'll work, you know? I think it might need that bloodline, you know, but maybe not.
Maybe not. It's a new day. It's 2019.
I don't think anyone's going to want to teach me it, you know? I'll have to be like a self-taught black magic man. Or not or voodoo, you know?
I think you can find somewhere.
I'd probably just rather learn some native shit, you know? Keep it Mexican.
Yeah, I would definitely learn voodoo.
I think it'd be cool though. Honestly, there's some weird.
Just to learn it. Like I want to practice it. Just learn it. It's like keep yourself open-minded. That's good idea.
Making all these charms. Hey, happy birthday, dude! I bet you this necklace to protect you from fucking dark spirits.
I do that. I've grown up Catholic, so I know Catholic. Yeah. I've been to some synagogues. I want to keep my mind open to these religions. I'm not set on one, but I want to try them all.
Yeah.
I'm on a little sampler plate. Yeah. So I'd go to Louisiana for a couple of years and try to learn voodoo.
I think it'd be cool to go like a voodoo museum or something. I'm sure they have to have them. I mean, it's been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's still very strong over there. It's still very, you know, they still have all these spots and like of worship and rituals.
Yeah, and I really like to go like the deep inside. You know, New Orleans, it's all tourists, so they're trying to
road trip.
Oh. This is going to be one of our road trips, guys.
Hey, you know, Roswell is one of them.
Yep.
What was the other one? We have Loch Ness.
Loch Ness. We could go up to Farmington.
We're still waiting on funding for Loch Ness.
Yeah. We can go to Farmington to go check out some Navajo magic.
Some skinwalkers.
Some skinwalkers. We can go to New Orleans.
Yeah. Be
prepared, guys. We're going to go on a road trip with us. We're road tripping.
We're going to take you with us.
We'll take you with us, step by step.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I just have one question again, you know?
Yeah.
The main question, honestly, the only question. What about Bigfoot?
I think Bigfoot, sadly,
and
he's out of this one.
I think he fucks about
nothing. I think he is an atheist.
Yeah,
I think
these guys are.
He believes in no God, especially no man-made God.
Yeah.
Because he hates us. Remember, he hates us.
Yeah, he's not really.
He hates us as stoned apes. They ate the goddamn mushroom. So he probably looking at these people chanting and shit. He's like, there they go again. Off off on their drugs shit.
Back,
Back again. I'm going up here to Oregon.
Yeah.
Flip side, someone could have got some hair and done some voodoo magic.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Bigfoot spells we don't know about.
Yeah.
That'd
maybe
be
that's
crazy.
Why, like maybe he is cool with them. Maybe they click up with them.
Yeah.
Learn a couple spells. That's why nobody can find him.
Yeah, that's some.
He has the spell of illusion.
Oh, mystical arts. I just seen that Bigfoot with a wizard hat. I can get that out of my head.
That's a shirt.
Yeah.
We're gonna come up with shit today.
Yeah, right. We're gonna have some merch soon, guys.
Coming up movies and merch.
Movies and merch. That's last episode. Check last episode, guys. You'll know about the movie. But yeah, I think he's kind of out of this one. I think it's all human, all man.
Okay.
And I'm 100% behind voodoo. Keep your traditions alive, people, at any means necessary. That's the point of voodoo. That's what I got out of this. Perseverance. You gotta persevere with your beliefs. Even when the man's trying to keep you down.
Even during the slave trade, that's like the worst thing that ever happened in America. Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, and people still
stuck through it.
Still
around to this day.
Persevered, and it's now part of our main popular culture.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. I have one of those big little voodoo dolls in my house.
Damn.
Yeah, it's one of those you buy like Hot Topic. That's not authentic. It's authentically from Hot Topic.
Definitely not authentic.
But yeah, this is a interesting one. This is more one for food for thought because we know it's real.
I think one of the most interesting facts that I did look up was the voodoo doll thing in Europe.
Yeah, I did not know that at all. Like
that it was made to
for witches,
like a witch's spell, or to try to break the possessed witch, or try to break the possession of it. Or
it was never meant to use for.
Yeah, it wasn't to stab your enemy.
Stab your enemy in the heart, and they'll die.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just these British dudes that were like, hey, maybe we just poke this chick's clothes, you know, or break a spell.
Yeah.
Didn't really work out.
It wasn't the scene of Chucky where Chucky kills the guy with the voodoo doll. You ever seen that part?
No, I'm not.
He breaks the guy's leg with the voodoo doll. He's like, ah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. I think that's gonna wrap us up with voodoo. Most important thing, guys, stick to your beliefs. That's what we're trying to brand here. That's why we did this episode. Gotta persevere with your own beliefs in your own system. You're your own person. You only get one chance around this world. Do what you gotta do. I'm
actually very glad I did this one to you. I mean, I had no idea about a lot of these facts. I mean, I kind of knew it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little more like.
All I knew about voodoo was Scooby Doo.
All I knew about voodoo was what you call it, Princess and the Frog.
Don't even know that one.
You know that one, the Shadow Man. Oh, the Shadow Man now.
No, don't know that one.
You gotta watch it.
Anyway, follow us YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Listen to us, Stitcher, Spotify,
iTunes, Google Play, Breaker. That's a good one. That's a good app actually. Yeah. So download us. Look at us, write us. We're always here. We're always around. We love to hear comments. Yeah, especially Anchor. We want to thank everyone who's put all our episodes in triple digits. We love you guys. Thank you. Until next time, what about Bigfoot with Dude
Jay?
And we'll see you next time, guys. Stay cool.